Hi, this is Takashina from Jazz Lab Japan. Today I just want to feature, just a couple of albums. Um, I I don't know, this is my first time to obtain these. Yeah, reissues by the Disc Union. Talking about the Disc Union, of course, you may come up with the, idea that I will show you, Blue Note Premium reissues by Disc Union, right? I already talked about that, series many times. Yeah, a part of it, but not Blue Note. Um, at that time in 2000, something, uh, that Disc Union reissued those great Blue Note titles as a premium. At the end of that series, they reissued premium some great titles, not Blue Note, a kind of spin-off series from that Blue Note Premium series. I mean reissue series, and I think they just picked up some, and I already talked about the Sony Chris Go Man. Fortunately, I have one sample here because I got this one together with the other that I will show you right now. Go Man, originally it was released on Imperial label like this, and the same as the other Blue Note reissues by the Disc Union, they just restored everything, detail. Yeah, of course, the deep groove and vinyl is 200 gram, heavy, high quality vinyl as usual, and the sleeve, yeah. The sleeve quality is just perfect, Yeah, and interesting thing about this, Go Man, Sony Chris, they included, two types of the sleeves. One with the, if you look at this jacket design, the bike has the bike stand here. But, there is another one, the same picture, but, without the bike stand. They just included two sleeves here with this copy. Interesting, right? And okay, back to the main topic. The two albums that I want to show you right now is these. Okay, first one, yep, this is the one. But anyway, this OP is just put on the top of the sleeve like this. As you can see, the jacket design here, this is the Doug Watkins, Watkins at large on Transition, right? And I was just amazed because as I told you at the beginning, this is my first time to obtain this reissue by the Disc Union. First, I just want to talk about the sleeve quality here. They just restored. It's like original, the perfect replica of the original sleeve. Although I have never seen the original one, and most of you guys haven't, right? If you look at the Transition is a label, a kind of minor label that was founded in 1955, and it only lasted for 3 years, I guess. And they just released some titles, not over 50 titles at that time for 3 years, and this is one of them, Watkins at Large. And this album, I think was sought out in the early 70s up to the 80s by the Japanese collectors a lot. So that's why I think Toshiba EMI first reissued this title as LNJ series. But at that time they didn't use the original label design for the Transition. They just used the Blue Note I think label design. And later on, King Record reissued the same title, Watkins at Large, as GXF series in the late 70s. Yeah, and they used the original label design, which I think is great. And later on, Toshiba EMI again, reissued the same title in the early 90s, as the same as the Blue Note, BST BLP series in the early 90s. And the Toyokase cut and pressed that reissue, which I think is great, in terms of the pressing quality and the sound quality. But this one, yeah, if you look at the sleeve, just perfect. And if you look at the back of the sleeve, I don't know whether you can see the reflection. Yeah, there's they're kind of dents, like the skin of the of the snake or something. It looks like the skin of the snake. And they say the original was like this. Yeah, and the color is like this. Yes, I never knew that, by the way. And also, look at this. This is a kind of small, black and white booklet. And originally, this booklet was also there together with this, album, Watkins at Large. And if you look at this, booklet, there are, I don't know how many pages. There are many pages, and some pictures, and some explanation about the transition. And at the back of the booklet, there is a kind of introduction, a free membership for the transition or something, which I think is very interesting. And they restored that too, crazy, right? and the label, I mean the vinyl itself. Yes, this is the vinyl, Yeah, of course they restore the original, the label design like this one. And the color and the font and everything, I think is perfect, Yeah, perfect replica. And if you look at the vinyl, it is, of course, 300 gram, heavy, high quality vinyl, and the edge is flat. Yeah, almost like the original. Yes. So it's a perfect replica of the Transition album here. And they, at that time, as a spin-off series, reissued the other title on Transition. And I didn't know this album at all, the album is called John, I forgot his name. Sorry. John Windhurst. Yeah, John Windhurst. Yeah, this is the album. The album title is Jazz at the Columbus Avenue. Yes. Yeah, this is the label. I mean, the sleeve design. And at the back, I think the back design and the color is different from the Watkins at Large. But the finishing here is also, restored. Almost like the identical to the original. Yeah, that's what they say. And the font, color, everything. And by the way, I love this, jacket design. Very classic and very artistic, right? And I also love the, label design for the, Transition label. I think it's very, very, artistic. And the same as the Watkins at Large, they also included this one, small booklet for the Jazz at the Columbus Avenue for the John Windhurst. Yeah, I didn't know his album at all, on the Transition. So, and same as the Watkins at Large, everything is just restored perfectly. I don't know how many pages, Yeah, there's a story for the John Windhurst, and also the owner, Tom Wilson. Yeah, Tom Wilson is the one who founded the Transition label here, and his story as well is included here in the booklet. So the same as the Watkins at Large, of course, if you look at the vinyl, they use the heavy 200 gram vinyl, and the Transition label is perfectly restored. Yeah, everything is just perfect, flat edge. Yeah, that's it. I think this unit did a great job. I cannot imagine how how they did it. And the effort, and of course the cost wise, they spend a lot of money. I think but great. It's just perfect. Yeah. And these transition, reissues by disc, are very hard to find on the market. I don't think, they pressed many copies at that time. So whenever you find it on the market, either Watkins at large or this one, John Windhurst, Jazz at the Columbus Avenue, it's better for you to get it. Yeah, it's such a great replica of the original. That's it for today. I hope you like it. Anyway, I think Mr. Haniwa Koki is the chief producer for all of these Blue Note premium issue series and the other spin-off series. He's such a great producer. Yeah, and yeah, I just respect him for that a lot. So anyway, that's it for today. Again, I hope you like it, and thank you very much for watching today. And lastly, I always keep praying, wishing you guys stay healthy and be connected with the music we love, jazz. Thank you. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.